not mad that they didn't discuss Bill 26, 27, and 29, instead putting it off, because it's such a contentious issue that they'd rather have it dealt with on a day that the Auditor General's report is coming out about dying a life, and forget the fact that there are people who showed up to witness the passing of the bill. I'm not mad that instead they focused on Bill 10, the put thing on driver's licenses bill, because that's of the utmost importance. I'm not mad that Dani keeps trying to blame unions for trying to overthrow her government when she doesn't realize that her and her MLAs are the reason people are trying to overthrow her government, and that even when she read the purpose of the recall legislation,
one of the issues that they have is that citizens can seek the removal of elected officials for neglect of duty, misuse of office, or incompetence. And so those are the kinds of things that I believe that when the initial intention of this law was brought forward, that was the initial intention for how it was going to be used. It was not intended to have unions weaponize it to bust people in and put GoFundMes online in order to be able to topple the sitting government.
I'm quite pleased that Dani listed all the reasons why everyday Albertans, grassroots, are moving forward with recalls. In fact, there's a whole list. Oh, look, there's RJ Sigurdsson. I'm not upset that the UCP would rather spend their time debating that they're not so bad, instead of passing things that are put forward, like raising minimum wage. I'm not even upset that Tanya Furr said motherfucker. It would be hypocritical of me to judge somebody based on the use of motherfucker. I won't even be upset at the fact that before using the term motherfucker, she referred to the person on the phone, the person she was calling, or the next person, the motherfucker, that she referred to them as one of ours, one of our own. That's an icky statement, but it just shows what the UCP think of people who vote in Alberta. You're either with us or against us. I'm not even upset at the fact that Tanya Furr, in her apology, said that I'm so sorry for the language I used. I just used it because those are the things I've been called in the last little while. Are you for real? You don't get to play victim. You don't get to be upset at the fact that people are calling your constituency office, mad because you guys forced teachers back to work, and then be the victim as an excuse for using the term motherfucker. What I am disappointed in, confused by, is how a 40-something-year-old woman who is an elected official, part of the decision-making process on things that are going to affect everyday Albertans, doesn't know how to hang up a fucking phone. That's what's most bothersome. Like, I expect all the rest. I expect all the shenanigans. Bitch, you don't know how to hang up a phone, and then you get caught for saying motherfucker. And then you play victim. Girl. I'm sure politicians have called a lot of us a lot of bad names. I would wear that as a badge of honor. But if you're going to use wordage that your people, the one of yous, may not particularly like, and the rest of us, who are not one of yous, clamps onto it, just learn how to hang up the fucking phone. Doesn't instill a lot of confidence. Don't put her near a stapler.